So in order to demonstrate, I have created an example where I have cloned a public GitHub repository which is nothing but a Trello clone in MERN stack, right? So it is running on port 3000. So this is the UI that the project shows me. If I go to my VS Code on client, it is running on 3000. The server is running on 3001. So how do I integrate this tool? So for integrating, we first have to install it. So how do I install it? I just go and type npm I gruntai, then it will bring the gruntai package from npm registry inside of my node modules. Then how do I integrate it? I just import gruntai by a require statement, and then I pass gruntai as a middleware to this app.use function, which is the express.js provided function. So where will I be able to see the documentation that was created automatically for me, right? So gruntai package adds a new route to your server URL at api-docs. So if I go to server URL slash api-docs, I will be able to see a nice Swagger UI, a standard Swagger UI, and as of now it says no operation defined in the spec. So let me go inside my project which is running in port 3000, and let me start playing around, which will call APIs in the backend, send traffic to the APIs in backend, and then this tool will get activated and it will kind of summarize all that traffic to create a documentation of the API out of it, right? So I can click on add new list. So the Trello board was clear, it was empty. I say add another list. I do list one. I say add list. So it called a API in backend. So if I go to the Swagger UI and I hit refresh, here we can see a new API got entered over here or populated over here, which is a post API, and API endpoint is slash list slash create, which accepts a request body having this schema, where there is key named as title, which is of type string, board ID, which is of type string, and it also gives the response, which is 201 code, and this is the schema of the response where it sends title, which is string, cards is a array, there is a owner key, there is a ID key, and so on and so forth. So let me go ahead, let me add a card inside it. I'll open the card, let me add a checklist. I'll say my checklist. I'm just playing around it so that it calls few APIs in the backend for which automatic documentation would be created, which we can see in api-docs route. So option 1, I'll also check mark it, I'll also delete it, and finally I'll delete the card itself, and then I'll delete the list also. So if I go over here and I hit a refresh, now those all APIs would be documented. Yes, here is the list of all the APIs, and we can see all are, these are like delete calls, this is the put call, this is the get call, and it also captures the dynamic parameters or dynamic path names in the API endpoint with whatever is expected by the API. Like board ID was expected as an integer, list ID was expected as an integer, then this is the request body, and this is the response body. So that's how this tool works. I hope you will surely try out this tool, and we will eagerly wait for your feedback. Right now we have launched this tool for Node.js applications, and in future we plan to launch it for Java based Spring Boot frameworks and for Python based Flask or Django frameworks. Please share this video with your developer friends, colleagues, and let us know how you feel about this tool in the comments. Thank you.